Before LaMelo Ball was an NBA star, he was a 16-year-old making $500 a month playing professional basketball in Lithuania. Before that, he was 15 years old, scoring 92 points in a high school game. Yeah, obviously, there's a lot of things that you didn't know about LaMelo Ball. But first, the record, nobody saw it coming. Third, youngest player in NBA history to score 50 points.
That's a tough job. Grant Williams, clean look. And the hook made. Big rings here. Oh, the steal. Hornets with the ball. Brandon Melo off the find. LaMelo. LaMelo darts inside. Score the goal and a 5 consecutive threes. LaMelo finds Brandon.
Strides so long right around the defense, you don't shoulder to shoulder.
Then Tedekupo on him. Fires it up. From Shabbat again. Woo-hoo!
Then dropped 44 the very next game.
I thought it was going up sooner than it did.
LaMelo. Softly. From the free throw line. LaMelo has Patase on him.
Green Giant.
What was that? Almost got Wagner in front of him. At least he did for a moment. Blows past him. Catch goal!
Ron, the guy, they're winning games on their defensive end.
Yeah, breaking records is one thing, but did you know LaMelo Ball is literally left-handed?
You're so fluid with both hands and probably just as good with your left.
Yeah, pretty much because like me and my middle brother, Jello, we was both born left-handed. And then our pops changed us. Because when we eat at the table, like Lonzo and my pops was right-handed. So me and Jello was hitting them. So he just changed all of us. So we all right.
Wait, hold on.
But I go back to left now. Like right when I left the house and everything, I did everything I do with my left.
That's got to help you though, right? The way you play,
for sure.
using
I feel
both
like
hands.
it, yeah.
LaMelo was born left-handed. So was his brother D'Angelo. At the dinner table, LeVar noticed both boys were using their left hand. So he made them switch and accidentally made them ambidextrous. But when LeVar did when LaMelo was 3 years old, set everything else in motion. Age 3, reporter asked LaMelo when basketball became everything.
It meant everything too.
Well, really, when I was like 3, that's when it was.
There you go.
I'm on like a 10-foot hoop.
You said 3 years old?
Yeah, 3.
On a 10-foot hoop?
Yeah, facts.
A 10-foot hoop, NBA regulation height, at 3 years old, LeVar had him in the gym every single day before he even started school. By the time Melo was 13, he had already committed to UCLA in middle school. But he never made it there because what happened first was something nobody expected. 2017, Lithuania, LaMelo was 16 years old, still hadn't finished high school. LeVar pulled him out of Chino Hills and signed him to a professional contract in Lithuania. This man played $500 a month. That was his contract. The kid could have made more money at McDonald's. He was playing against professional grown men at 16 for $500 a month, then came back to the US and enrolled back in high school like nothing happened. But before Lithuania, what happened at Chino Hills in his sophomore year put him on the mat forever. January 2017, sophomore year, 15 years old, this dude LaMelo really scored 92 points. Second most points ever scored in a California high school game at 15 years old in half the time of an NBA game. But that night was never just about the record. What LaMelo did with the viral moment changed someone's life permanently. Because when the 92-point game exploded, his classmate, Lexi Anderson, had a rare heart disease. She needed a transplant, needed money fast. So LaMelo dedicated the entire performance to Lexi publicly. Within 48 hours, over $20,000 had been raised for her surgery. A 15-year-old used the viral basketball moment to save his classmate's life. But that wasn't the last time LaMelo stepped up, because there was a time where 2K absolutely disrespected LaMelo. 2024, 2K dropped ratings. Despite a massive season, LaMelo's numbers were way too low.
Guess your 2K ratings. Your three-pointer.
93.
83.
83. What the
Layup.
Layup, 90.
85. Dunk.
74.
75.
75.
Yeah. Free throw.
You know what I'm saying? Free throw, 92.
86.
Okay.
86. And then playmaking.
94.
89.
89.
89. That's what they got you. Yeah. Okay. Overall.
We're like an 80, 87 or something?
It's 87. Yep.
Someone sat him down on camera and asked him to guess his own three-point rating. He guessed 93. It was 83. So he went out and hit a career-high 9 threes in one game.
LaMelo's got it. Over the outstretched hand. Long one. From Marietta. Stan Houston. Oh my goodness. LaMelo Ball.
Then dropped 50 the next game. 2K raised his rating immediately. LaMelo never said a word. Just let the box score talk. But I bet you didn't know that LaMelo Ball had a signature shoe at just 60 years old, under the Big Baller brand, before the NBA, before Lithuania, before
History is dependent on the new generation to write the next chapter. And that time is now.
Melo dip in the lamb dipping, got his own shoe cause it's only fitting. Big baller brand, yeah we do it different. This was all part of Big Baller's vision.
That made him the youngest athlete ever to have his own signature shoe. Then when he got to the NBA, Puma threw him a new one, the MB01. Puma's designer said the whole process took months off normal timelines. LaMelo walked in, looked at every design on the wall, and picked one on the spot. But what he did with his money in the middle of the Charlotte winter was something nobody expected from a 19-year-old rookie. In February 2021, Charlotte, date of winter, temperatures were dropping in the low 20s. Charlotte's homeless population had grown 25% since COVID began. LaMelo donated 500 blankets to the Salvation Army.
Recently earned Rookie of the Month honors, but he's also not wasting any time making an impact off the court in the Charlotte community.
We are the Salvation Army here in Charlotte, serving 650 homeless women and children every night. Thank you, LaMelo, for all of the blankets that keep the homeless warm. Team,
Thank you, LaMelo.
We appreciate you. Go Hornets!
He was 19 years old, 3 months into his NBA career, already donating to homeless shelters in the city he had just moved into. He didn't announce it. His Instagram story was how people found out. But the moment that first put LaMelo on the map happened years before any of this. In a high school gym in California, with nobody watching except his teammates, LaMelo pointed directly at the half-court line. Turned around like he hit a free throw, didn't celebrate, just kept playing. The clip went everywhere overnight. By the next morning, it was the most talked about high school basketball moment in years.
So tell me, when you decided that you were going to shoot that half-court shot?
Earlier in the game, about second quarter.
And when it went in, you weren't surprised?
No, not really.
Steph Curry was asked about it after Warriors game.
I was wondering if you saw the high school player that pulled up from half court, LaMelo Ball. Did you see that highlight?
I did. That was some confidence right there. The fact that he made it. I wonder if he's done it before and missed it. And that was it's the highlight-driven, generation. So that right there was pretty unbelievable though. For him to call a shot like Babe Ruth and knock it down and act like nothing happened.
And Steph Curry was giving him a shout out in a post-game press conference, but breaking records in high school was just warm-up, because what happened in January 2021 put his name in the history books for good. Hornets versus Hawk, LaMelo was 19 years old and 140 days old.
PJ. There it is. If that's ruled an assist, that's number 10 for LaMelo Ball, and he's got it.
22 points, 12 rebounds, 11 assists, youngest player in NBA history to record a triple-double, breaking Markelle Fultz's record. But breaking records is just a regular day for LaMelo. I bet you didn't know that LaMelo Ball's draft day outfit cost more than people's cars. Custom Saint Laurent shoe, iced out Rolex, diamond chain, head to toe. Sitting in his living room, nobody told him to do that. He was selected third by the Charlotte Hornets. Third pick, first class outfit at 19 years old. When it comes to balling, this dude LaMelo Ball goes all out. But that ain't got nothing on time. LaMelo walked out mid-interview. February 2026, All-Star break, LaMelo crashed his custom Hummer in Charlotte.
From Hornet star LaMelo Ball, just days after this head-on crash. It was custom made for Hornet star LaMelo Ball.
He played the very next day, 11 points, 7 assists, 31 minutes. Then reporters asked him about the crash in the post-game press conference.
Melo, what can you say about the car accident yesterday?
It's unfortunate, just everybody cool, so just blessings. God is great.
Why did you leave the scene of the wreck?
Nah, you gotta check in on that.
How it's been emotional for you to have to deal with that and then come here and play a game tonight on top of that?
Just a lot. I'm blessed, bro. God is great, like I said.
LaMelo, you didn't.
Then walked straight out of the press conference, crashed a custom Hummer, played the next day, walked out of the press conference, all in 48 hours. From LaMelo having a signature shoe before a driver's license to him crashing a Hummer and then playing a game the very next day. You just learned 15 things you didn't know about LaMelo Ball.